All right. Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to the Lavalais and Ella show. This is Lavalais, and
And I am Ella, and welcome to, yes, our Friday night show. Happy Friday, everyone. Aren't you glad it's Friday? I know I am. It's
glad
been a
it's Friday and looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday also. Um,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, before we get to that though, we start. Hey, I want to start off. Somebody beat Fern the first in the house tonight. I don't know how they did that, but Fern came in at number four, and
Oh,
then who?
who was first tonight?
Manhattan, New
Oh,
Orleans.
Manhattan. Yay,
Yeah,
Manhattan. All
New
right.
Orleans got first up in the house tonight.
Okay. Hey guys, we love to see you shouting out. Yeah, let's see if there's anybody new in tonight. Anybody new that has not checked in with our show before, it would be great for you to just, hey, say, give us a hi, you know?
Yeah, yeah, we're glad to see you this afternoon, and oh, Philly's in the house. But if you haven't been in the house, give us a shout out tonight.
Uh-huh.
We have a special show tonight. We're gonna have artist Larry Poncho Brown on to talk to him about the future of art, fine art, and all kinds of art. So we're going to talk art this afternoon,
Yes.
to get you ready for the weekend, okay?
Yes, and when we say get ready for the weekend, we have our Blue Moon Bam coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow we start 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and we go on for 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. Or is it 5 hours? Maybe it's 5 hours. But yeah, we've got a delightful lineup for you. We really do.
Yeah, yeah. So we're not going to be showing any of our work this afternoon, but tomorrow We start off both days, Saturday and Sunday. We
Yes.
will be setting the pace.
Yes, we will. That's a good way of putting it. We'll setting the pace, setting the standard, but we know we've got some big hitters coming up behind us, so we
Ooh,
have to set the tone. We're going to be bringing new pieces, old pieces, interesting pieces. Saturday and Sunday, we start the show, so you're going to see hats and jewelry at 4 p.m. both days, Saturday and Sunday.
all right.
You're
So
looking at who else is in the house.
yeah, I wanted you to check the comments out because they flying by me. I can't even gather them all. So
Okay, so we've got Berdina in Philly. Hey Philly, we've got Florida. Where in Florida are you, Bernice? Of course we've got Baltimore, and we've got New Orleans, and of course Fern in where is she? She's in Yonkers. She's in New
yeah,
York.
she's in New York now.
Sometimes she's in California, but she's in she's in New York.
Yeah, and
Um,
and I know Sister Jan Jordan up there. I see her name up there, and I know she's from Mississippi.
Okay. And I think
Yeah.
I saw Durham, North Carolina as well. Yes. Hey, everybody. Nice to always see you. I'm looking down to see the comments, both Facebook and YouTubers. And we are very, very close to our 10,000 followers. So we are excited about that. We'll probably get through it this weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Look at Belvia Jenkins. She said she has several of your hats.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. I will be showing some goodies, but old favorites on Saturday and on Sunday. Check out Sunday. All new hats on Sunday. End of summer collection that I was
Ooh,
just inspired by doing. So, Sunday, here I
ooh,
come.
ooh, ooh,
They're
ooh.
not even
Look.
on the website yet. They will be on the website by noon on Sunday, ready for the Sunday show. So get excited, everybody.
Hey, look. Be excited about everybody.
Oh, yes.
I've seen the work for the Sunday show, and I can tell you, if Saturday's not a bang knock down drag thing, on Sunday you're going to be in for a real treat because there's going to be a whole lot of new stuff coming at you that's going to be really, really exciting. I've
Yes.
seen the work on Saturday and Sunday, and all I can say is, man, you're in for a surprise. I mean,
Yeah, and let me give you a rundown and tell you who is coming on. So Saturday, like I said, I and Lavalais start the show. So that is Hats and Jewelry. We start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, we start at 3:45. We start 15 minutes a little bit early just so we can get into the show. But check us out, 4 p.m. Definitely we'll be showing our work. At 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Ites International, clothing designer from Tanzania, live from Tanzania. Please, please check her out and come and support. At 6 p.m., we have Rebellion Bags. She is bringing fur and leather, wonderful, amazing bags. She is based in Chicago. And 7 p.m., we're ending the show with Tribal Truths, Brenda Brunson Bay. She always brings it and I think always sells out. So make sure you're on it and get in first dibs, okay? Sunday, Lavalais and I start the show. Again, new pieces, new wonderful work. Check us out. 4 p.m. 5 p.m. Urban Masala. She has a wonderful new pieces. I've seen her post some pictures on Facebook. You're going to love her work. At 6 p.m., we have Yvette Everett. She's a wonderful mixed media, glass, clay, beautiful. We saw some of her pieces last Friday. Man, just check in for her work. I'm looking at her. If you like clip-ons, wonderful clip-on earrings, wonderful pendants, wonderful art pieces. Great, great. And we end the show on Sunday with Alon Designs. Robin is representing Alon, and they're coming out of California. They've been on before, and they're bringing it this time. So yes, it's going to be a great show. Our word is tight, tight show, tight and good and of high, high excellence. So, and you're going to want every single piece. I'm telling you, this is wearable art. This is one of a kind pieces. Please stay tuned and check us out tomorrow and Sunday. Blue Moon Bam. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you said it, but Ites is coming to you live from. She's going to be from Tanzania.
Yes.
You know, so we're having our first where we're going to have across the water person
Yes.
showcasing on our show. So we're going to be international this weekend.
For the first time. The first time, our first international guest. So we are super excited about that. We really are. Okay, I'm seeing who else is in the house. Westchester, PA, Northern Cali. Who else? Oh, thank you, Manhattan. I like my earrings too. This is actually a British designer. My sister sent them for my birthday, so I can't say it's an American designer or Black American because it isn't, but something different today. All right.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Berdina. I think that's the way to say her name. She said she met me at the Philly at the Temple University Art Show, and yeah, I remember those days.
Okay.
Oh man, you remember those days too, right, Ella?
I think she's talking about October Gallery show.
I'm
Yes.
sure she's talking about October Galleries.
Yes. Okay. That was a huge show. Huge
It
show
was
and very well attended.
yeah. When they first started with only you could only do handmade or you had to be, you know, a fine art artist, and it was a wonderful, wonderful show. You know,
Yes.
I mean,
Really, really
great.
was. Yes. I see some new people entering. Hey, Sandy Johnson. She is coming to us from the DC, Maryland area. And then we have Richmond, Virginia coming in, Beverly. Hey, guys. Always nice to see everybody. Did you see Abu out of Philly? He's in the house.
I didn't see his name up there, but I know
Okay.
he's probably there, right?
Okay. Yes, he is. Hey, Abu, say hi to your lovely wife, Aya. Aya had a wonderful store here in Philadelphia, and I used to have my hats in there. So, yeah.
Yeah, and they used to carry my jewelry too. Back
Okay.
in the day, that was.
Okay. Let's talk about what else we have coming up the rest of the month. Not only do we have Blue Moon BAM coming up, which is tomorrow and Sunday, we also have a special show August the 27th, right, Lavalais?
That's correct. Yes. Yeah, August the 27th, we're going to be paying tribute to the one and only Adrienne Lockett. We're going to have some of her. We're going to have some of her jewelry that we're going to be selling online. I mean, on our show, not
Yes.
online. Our
On
show's
our show.
always online, but we're
Yes.
going to be a representative of hers is going to be showing the work that she had prepared before she went on to be an ancestor.
That's
So,
right. That's right. So that's a Friday night show. It will be 1 hour, and I believe, like you said, a representative, a friend of the family, or is going to present Adrian's work as a last and final sale, and the final time that you will see her pieces. And so, yeah, come support and hopefully shop those last pieces that she made. I think you'll enjoy the show.
yeah, it won't be a bidding war. It'll just be whatever price she puts on it, and that's going
Exactly.
to be it. So, and it's going to be
Exactly.
whoever gets it first because there's probably going to be some loves for sure.
Oh, I'm sure she
Yeah.
really just did one of a kind pieces. So, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that's our tribute to Adrian, August the 27th.
Yeah, but before that, what you got coming up?
Oh, well, let me tell you, before that, August 21st and 22nd, I will be in Chicago live and in person. It is called the We Go Together show, and there's a little ad for it. And if Zeke will show the commercial for it, that would be great. Then I can talk about it. Okay,
All right.
so yeah, that is our commercial for our upcoming show in Chicago. It is 7 designers. I tried to get Lavalais to come, but he didn't want to drive. So it's going to be myself, Lips Hats, Sister Fire Jewelry, Sweet Octavia, Alon Designs, Blackberry Jewels, Robbie Ware, and Art to Wear by Gail. All of these artists have been on the BAM show. They are part of our collective, let's say, and we are coming to Chicago next weekend, August the 21st and 22nd. It's at Knox Hall, which is 6400 South Kimbrough Avenue. So please come support. We have all protocols in place, and we would love to see your faces. We really would. And to feel your energy and for you to see what we have to show. So please, please come. All right. Okay, that's my pump for that show. Okay, my plug, I should say.
Yeah, I see a lot of the artists that have been on the show before, and Lavalais wasn't able. Lavalais had some other plans and plan at the time. He has to choose between doing the show in Chicago or going to Capitol Jazz Fest. I've been on the hook for the Capitol Jazz Fest, and I know I've been doing that show for over 20 years, I know for sure. So I've been there every year, and I have a following at that particular show, and it's my biggest black show that I ever have. So it was like, okay, do I get ready for that, and do I go to that, and are they really going to even have that? Well, I decided that I would go out and play along, and I'm playing along, and so far so good. We're both going to be there. As a matter of fact, if it happens.
Yes, yes. So again, another opportunity for you to come and meet us in person. That would be great. And we will tell you a lot more about that as it gets closer to the time.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to be September, the Labor Day weekend, I
The
think, third and
4th
fourth.
and 5th. Yes. Okay. So we have had a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to present to you. We have our guest coming up, Larry Poncho Brown, in a little while. But do we have any more commercials we're going to show? I think so.
I think so.
All right. Here we go.
Are you black? Are you an artist? Then you need to be a part of the Beauty of Blackness Fine Art Show coming this September 2nd through the 5th. Come and join the virtual arts revolution.
All right, and I want to give a special shout out to, I see our friend Robin Fuller is in the house from Midland, Texas, and I know she has a big event coming up real soon too. I think they have a jazz festival that they have in Midland, Texas. So I got the directory, and if you guys are interested in, talking to Robin about the jazz festival in Midland, Texas, then reach out to the sister. She's on the chat in the chat room, so you can get a hold of her. Okay.
Okay. And again, if you are looking for us to show some pieces tonight, we are not showing anything tonight. We are about to have a great conversation with Larry Poncho Brown. And look for us tomorrow. Tomorrow we start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be bringing it with new products, new pieces, and an awesome lineup. Great clothing. If you're into clothing, the very best is going to be on this weekend. Yes,
Wow.
big
Yeah.
time.
If you're in the clothing, please watch this weekend. I mean, we
Yes,
have
it is
yeah,
a
you know,
heavy clothing weekend. All the clothing designers are here this weekend. Okay.
yeah. Our last show we had all the jewelers, and this time we have all the clothing people. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
they're gonna be,
Okay.
and they're bringing it. I can tell you.
Oh, okay. He's seen the images, so he knows. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're about to start our portion of the show, which is all about having our guest on. And our guest this week is Larry Poncho Brown,
Yeah. They're none other than the
the none
very
other
famous
than
Mr. Larry Poncho
We're
Brown.
not doing a drum roll for him this time. Like drum roll, da, 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 here we go.
Yeah, and we're not gonna go into his bio and
No,
all
we
of
didn't
that.
do any of that.
All you gotta do is Google him. If you Google him, you'll find out more information than you even want to know about him.
Too much.
He is really out there. He is exposed. he is a big front man.
I got everything out there but a sex tape.
Oh, okay. What are you waiting for? You should have been done that.
Yeah. People probably pay you for that one too.
Oh man.
All right.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm gonna bring it back to art.
Yes,
Yeah.
And we're gonna first we want to talk about your Kickstarter that you are heavily promoting, all in the name of a book that a collection of 40 years, a retrospective. So please tell us a little bit about what this is all about for you.
Fantastic. Well, first of all, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I want to thank Lavalais and Ella for always remembering a brother. I'm currently doing a couple of big projects that took me out of my comfort zone. That's what I've been trying to do this last couple of years, especially starting last year with our first big COVID year. And I decided to do a 40th retrospective book. The 40th retrospective book is basically all of the printed images that I've promoted over the last 40 years. And it also has some writing about my journey as an artist, because my journey as an artist wasn't quote unquote traditional. But we've been in the thrust of trying to get that. Last year, it was on our list of things to do. And then this year, I decided to launch a Kickstarter campaign. And I'll tell you a little bit about what that is for those of you that don't know what a Kickstarter campaign is. But the popularity of it went through the roof, and I wasn't anticipating it growing so fast. So now we've had to take the book from down there and put it up here. So a Kickstarter campaign, if most of you are familiar with GoFundMe, where a group of people donate money to different causes. Kickstarter is a little different, and Indiegogo is a little different, because what it allows you to do is to conceptualize a project you want to do, and to actually offer perk rewards or pledge rewards in exchange for money, okay, to donate into your campaign. And so we had the lofty goal of trying to raise $10,000 in 60 days, and we made that in 10 days. So we raised it again, and you can raise as much money as people are willing to support. But we raised $20,000 in 20 days. And here, as we approach the last 60-something hours of the campaign, it closes on Monday, we raised over $31,000 for this project. So it's a testament to a couple of things. Formats like this allow us to connect to our followers in a way that we never could before. But there's so many different types of platforms that benefit artists now. And so Kickstarter is another one of those things. So if you are listening right now and you want to participate in my Kickstarter campaign, just go to Kickstarter.com, put in the Poncho retrospective, my campaign will come up, and pick something, because we got some really good incentives on the side if you decide to support our endeavor.
All right. Man, 31,000 you've raised already?
$31,000 in less than 60 days.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
And that's a combination of 200 and I think we're at 219 different backers. And so what happens with a campaign like that, we have pledges. You can put $1 in, or you can put in, I think the top pledge we have is $5,000. And people can just come in and do what they want. So it's more not so much about the money as it is about the support and your following. But you put those two things together, and we're able to do some things that we were never able to do before. So I'm a classically trained graphic designer. And so last couple of years, I've done books for other people, other collectors of their collection. And this is the first time I've actually done one of my own. I'm not designing my own book, though I do have my own design team helping me do that book because you can't do everything.
You cannot do everything. No. I'm assuming this is a coffee table book that
Yes,
you're
it is.
putting together. And with so many images, how thick is it going to be? Like
Yes, now that we've raised $31,000, it's going to be thicker than it was
nice and
intentionally
thick.
in the beginning.
Okay.
We had already projected the book to be over 200 pages,
Oh wow.
but now we might be around 250, something like that. We went from a soft bound to hard bound.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're able to add more images to the book now. And so that's going to make it very exciting. But the book, if you have collected my work, if you were 1.5 million people that have collected my work, your piece is going to be in this book.
When do you determine the book's going to be out? What book will be ready?
Well, right now we're in high gear. The campaign closes Monday. The designers are going to be really crunching to get things prepared. We're already at I would say the 60% point now outside of updates. When you go to the Kickstarter campaign, you'll see an actual draft of our first draft of the book, so you get to see what it is and how it looks. But it is a coffee table book, and it has maybe 20 pages of content where I actually explain what my journey was from a graphic designer aspiring to do. Started off as a sign painter and transitioned to a graphic designer and transitioned to an illustrator to what I'm doing now. And so I have that whole background that I've used throughout my career to do a multitude of things.
Okay. Wow. People
Yeah,
people
so
are
we
commenting. They can't wait to get it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hopefully, y'all can get a couple of y'all to go over to the campaign and put $1 or two in there. But
so
yeah, that's my goal. It's like we don't know what's ahead of us in the creative realm right now. There's so many things happening in the arts that, because of the COVID shutdown and all the things we're dealing with the distractionary media, we don't understand that arts are still climbing. Artists, Black African American artists, are getting probably more attention in the art realm than they've ever gotten before. With the advent of the Obama's administration and them doing presidential portraits by two African American artists, Kehinde Wiley and Amy Sherrill, it kind of opened a chasm of interest from people who weren't interested before. Just as the golden age of African American art that happened between 1985 and 2005 was a serious explosion. Not since the Harlem Renaissance have we seen a global impact on people buying art as a result of shows like Good Times and The Cosby Show. Folks began to collect on a level during that period of time. You mentioned the October Gallery Show and so many other shows that came around that period of time, which was all a byproduct of that explosion. And so we're in an exciting time now with this media thing. I mean, look at what we're doing now compared to what we had available to us pre-COVID. We had
Even a year ago. Yeah.
Exactly. It was like we were pretty much shut down and had to come up with a way to reach our followers. And so it's just a testament to my belief in the beginning. As long as you hold on to your followers and connect to your followers, you can never go wrong. But it's also just shown me how broad it is for us right now. We just have to continue pressing the envelope, get rid of the box. There's no such thing as thinking outside the box now. It's just getting rid of the box, but also taking advantage of technology to help us continue to connect people together. As you guys approach your 10,000 followers. That's right. I'm going to be the 10,000. I'm kind of waiting for it to get to 9,999.
Well, we are 90 followers away, so we're close.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching it to 9,999. I want to be your 10,000.
Okay. Maybe you get a prize.
I got to come out first as a friend and then go back in as a friend.
Yeah.
That's going to take me back 2. Then I got to add my 1. I haven't figured it out yet, but that's how my imagination works. It's all about support.
Yes. I know, Lavalais, you were going to say something.
Yeah, I wanted to get back to the book. I just had one question with the book, and I wanted to know, you said you're going to have, it's going to be a retrospective of your work for 40 years. Are we going to see some of the earliest Poncho Brown, Larry Poncho Brown?
Man, I got
Are we going to see something that we're going to see something that really early.
You're gonna see some stuff in the early Poncho stuff that's gonna blow your mind because I've done a lot of different genres of art, from science fiction to fantasy. The stuff I was doing when I was in high school. It's a pretty amazing collection of stuff. And if you think you know Poncho's work, you're gonna find out that you probably didn't, because I've had so many different stylizations that I've utilized over the last 40 years. People know me by my airbrush work, which was very popular in the 80s and 90s, but they may not be so familiar with some of the other stylizations of my work. And so it's going to be nice to have everything in one place.
Okay.
All right. Look, so
Okay.
let me take you on to another topic, and that other topic would probably be something with respect to the 3D thing. I know you had introduced me to 3D in terms of looking at your studio and some other things.
Right.
What do you think the future of that is with respect to us as artists?
Well, right now it's very pertinent and very relevant because we got shut down last year. We watched museums close. We watched movies close. We watched people who would normally have an audience lose access because of social distancing. And so I've always been kind of that guy that's looking down the street to see what's getting ready to come around the corner, And so I envisioned that more people were going to need virtual representation. They already started seeing some things pop up online of virtual exhibitions, but I hadn't saw any that really moved me or seemed like it was a representation of what I wanted to do. And so I invested some time in some research into a platform that I loved, bought the equipment, and actually started doing 3D virtual tours. I did one for the Greensboro Museum of Art, and you can see that one online as well. But what it allows people to do is to walk into a space. Most virtual exhibitions now, when you go into them, it's a virtual space. The space is not real, and your artwork is on the wall, but it's not usually in this right scale and all of that. But this is a real-time environment 3D perspective. So I've done probably 25 different ones for a couple of museums, a couple of studios. You can see mine on my website at larryponchobrown.net. Just click it and navigate through, because we're going to be pulled into that next level of exposure, whether we want to or not. It's just an exciting time, and technology is on our side. But my prediction is that, especially with the way things are going right now, that virtual representation is going to be something that's going to be a part of everybody's way of reaching people.
I saw the Greensboro one, the virtual 3D tour. I thought it was amazing. And I love the idea of us going into this 3D virtual reality, even having 3D virtual fashion shows, or going at a virtual showroom whereby the models are avatars and you see the wearable art on the avatars, or, say that an avatar has a hat on or a bamboozle piece of jewelry on. I do really think that that's the future.
It is the future. And if you start working on it now, Ella, you'll make all the money as a result of that idea, because we're in the infancy of virtual. Okay, just like when we just got introduced to Zoom calling and conferencing. That technology has been around for 20 years. It just wasn't available to us. It was available corporately, And so a lot of the stuff has fallen down because of our accessibility change. The notion that you just put forth hasn't been created yet, where you can tailor what is in the tour. But I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time before somebody figures out how to do that. And so what I'm able to do now is I can take your space, I can put your stuff in it, I can link it to a store, I can link it to videos, I can link it to whatever you have as a source of a connection, and make it as interactive as you want it to be. We've done some things that's totally outside of art. I just did one for the DC Department of Mental Health, where we actually created a wellness room. And in this wellness room, it has all kinds of chimes and drums and salt lamps, and each one of those things is linked to other media. And so now we are able to offer the client base more meditative opportunity than even in the physical room itself. And so I also went to Chicago recently. I don't know if you guys know Patrick McCoy. Patrick G. McCoy has probably one of the larger art collections. Diaspora Rhythm, shout out. in Chicago, and we partnered. I went and did his whole space, and I'm telling you, you have not seen a 3D tour until you've seen this one. So I'm going to be posting it on my page in the next couple of weeks. You're talking about thousands of pieces of art in one space. It'll blow your mind. He has stuff even hanging on some of the ceilings in some locations in this place.
And you were able to photograph it all.
Yes, we did a 3D tour of it. So you can actually go in the space, go into his bedrooms, his closets, his bathrooms, and see all of the art, this wall to wall in this space. He could never do that before. And I'm just glad that I'm learning this technology. And I'm going to be investing more time in expanding my knowledge on it. Who knows, Ella? That might be something. I'm gonna have a Ella hat on and a Lavalais, earpiece and one of my ponchos on somebody. Maybe that's the next step.
Yeah. I definitely see the whole idea of models as avatars. And
well, the avatar thing is around now, so you do have a couple of 3D circumstances where you can build an avatar. It's just very limited as to what those people are wearing and how they look, and that's going to change.
Yeah, all of that are changing.
It's changing as we speak.
Yeah, and that's why we can see that eventually, we'll be able to do just what we're talking about. We'll be able to do a virtual 3D showing where we could be able to change the model as the model sits there before you with the avatar. Put on jewelry or whatever, bring in something new. They'll be able to do the whole thing.
Well, the reality is artists are at the helm of creating this technology anyway. And so it's just a matter of them saying, well, how do you put a personalized item? How do I do a virtualized poncho or virtualized a lawn shirt? How do I do that? When you think about it, really blows your mind. But we haven't gotten there yet. But I'm saying it's right down the street.
It's just around the corner.
Because you already can go to furniture stores now and they can completely direct decorate your house based on your photograph and put their furniture in that environment.
Yes.
And so it's just another step. When you go to some clothing websites now, they're able to put the clothing on. You can go to eyeglass websites now and they can put the glasses right on them. So we're only a stone throw away from it. But the thing that Ella mentioned has so many levels to it that it's going to take a person with that kind of vision to make that happen. And sometimes that's all it really takes.
Okay, well, that's good. Someone's asking, what's the name of the site with the wellness room?
Right now, that has not been exposed to the public yet. They're going through all of the governmental stuff they have to do to release this to the public. So once they get that clearance, I'll be airing that. You can cheat right now and go to my mandelamedia.net website and see a lot of the campaigns that we've done. So I'll just leave that.
Can you say that again?
mandelamedia.net.
Okay.
And I have a couple of campaigns that are already on that page, and especially the one for Patrick McCoy is on that page. So that's like for those that are informed kind of place to go. Okay. I can't leave you shut out.
So I know also you have coming up The Beauty of Blackness, where you're a co-host with Louise Cutler, and that's coming up Labor Day weekend. And this is an online show of art, correct?
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, we did this show last year.
Okay. And
I acted as her backup person. So I've been promoted to co-host now. I'm the Ella on the show. But it was nice. We were able to show 12 artists. They talked about their work. People were able to show different sides of them that we were never able to see before. If you go to a show and you go into a 10 by 10 space and you go to experience artists' work, it's a very limited kind of a thing. If you walk to my booth and I say hello to you and give you a hug, by the time you walk up and another customer walks up, I already had to divert my attention from you to that person. And you may never get to hear the background information of how certain things were done. And so what's so cool about this is that you get to do just that. You get a chance to really delve in, ask questions, see what the artist process is, see other things that they worked on. And I think that's going to also grow. So this is our second year doing this. Last year, our featured artist was Charlie Palmer. He had just done the Time Magazine article. He just done the John Legend album, so it was very relevant. And other times he got to explain his process. This year we have Kevin Wack Williams. He's going to be doing our presentation this year. I was the featured artist last year, and LaShawn Beal's going to be the featured artist this year. So hopefully Labor Day weekend you'll tune in and you get to see another side, a little more in depth of how artists go through their process. You know, I like when we do our shows because we can give you some snippet of how things were inspired. But you know, when I do my show, I have 50 pieces on the show, and y'all might have about. It's hard to delve in. And what I like about what we're doing with that particular show is that you do get a chance to delve in and see what's happening.
And where can people see the show?
The Beauty of Blackness Fine Art Show is on Facebook and on YouTube. That'll start Labor Day weekend. We do long hours on that show, just like you guys do. So we have about 12 artists that's going to be presenting. Last year, we had to go totally virtual. But this year, we're able to do a partial virtual and a physical exhibition. So it's going to be interesting to watch us incorporate those two things together on this year's show. So again, we're going to be pushed by the different things that's happening in our current times to push us and mold us into doing some other things creative. And so I'm so stimulated about that. I was talking to Lavalais about doing a totally virtual expo, which we're still planning to do for February next year, where unlike this format, it'll be totally virtual. I'm talking about avatars, and the booth spaces will be virtual, and interactions will be virtual, but it's still a lot of control you can have to connect with customers in that kind of environment. All we hope is that people open up their minds enough to explore, because some folks don't want to sit in front of the computer yet, but we've shown that people will. Some people don't want to sit and figure out how to navigate through a 3D space, but now we're going to have to learn how to do that. And so the next general thing is that there will be totally virtual exhibitions, and I'm excited about it. They're already doing it for business already, again, but it's nice to see things trickle down to the arts where we're able to mold it in our own special way.
Yes, it's a learning curve, not only just for us, the artists, the organizers, but also the customer base as well.
Absolutely. It's a re-education all the way around, but the opportunity is vast, and we're only limited by our imaginations.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we got the man out there in front, the front man out there, we're good.
Well, you know what? I mean, I for coming from you, thank you so much for saying that. But I'm not the only forward-thinking person in this. I've taught many artists how to use this format, and watching everybody implement their personal vision on how to do this. And you guys are a prime example of that. I mean, I remember Lavalais sitting apprehensively in one of my first training sessions, like, yeah, I don't know about this crap. And now he's doing this show on steroids. And so I'm not taking credit for what you guys have done, but I think that each thing that we do kind of helps each other navigate through. And what I like about this movement so far is that artists have been willing to share the information. They've been sharing some of their pitfalls. And it's moving so fast that we're almost forced to collaborate to keep up with how all of the changes is happening within these formats.
Oh, definitely. We're being upgraded, both energetically,
It's
spiritually,
crazy.
energetically.
All of it. We're being
we
challenged.
Move with it, definitely.
Exactly. And hopefully all we pray is that our followers will continue to support us, and they've proven their loyalty already.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, yeah. I mean, our artists are supported by, we're all being supported by the same group of people. I mean, they love our art, they support us, and they follow us. So.
And they're no longer being governed or alienated by technology.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I can think of one particular customer who, when we first started, she was calling us all individually to make to purchase, and now she's right there, in the chat, able to purchase what she wants. So she has gotten there. Definitely.
What's so incredible is that everything that we're talking about now it's probably just been 1 year since all of us tried all the things that we've tried. And so to come that far in 1 year really is quite incredible. I've not seen anything like that in my 40 years of being in the art business, where something just caught on and began to mature so quickly. And so if we look at that, look out, Ella's going to be making all the money when she figure out how to make those avatars wear her outfits.
But it's a quickening, it's an expansion, and you've
is.
got to be on the edge of it. It's like the leading edge of creation. You've got to be there, and you've got to
exactly. But all we really need right now is that each one of us have to make a pledge to kidnap one computer programmer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If we all kidnap 3 computer programmers and lock them in a basement, torture them really good,
okay.
we'll be on top of the world.
We want to get them to manifest our dreams.
Exactly. And that's all it really takes.
Our creative minds. Wow.
Yeah, because we're pushing technology from our own particular knowledge base, right, which might be 1 or 2% of how strong this medium actually is.
Right.
When you think about that, that's pretty mind-boggling.
It is.
It is. And the point I like about it is if you go back and see some of our first shows or some of the shows that some of our first guests were on, you see them now, it's like a whole different world.
Exactly. That's what I love about it. Each person that comes on that one time that was alienated, by the next time they show, they gradually get better and better, and it doesn't take a lot of time.
Yep.
But we still remember this has been 1 year, y'all. 1 year. And so imagine what it's going to be if we continue this ride over this next year, because I think it's going to grow even more this year as we begin to ask the same questions like Ella just asked an intelligent question. How can I do a avatar with my outfit and Lavalais' outfit? That's how things are created. And what I'm telling artists is they got to start marketing themselves with the same creativity as when they do a outfit or some jewelry or painting. We can't just keep letting other people's ways of doing things keep us in one creative realm. We can be in multiple creative realms. And I've gone out totally outside of my comfort zone this last year and dealing with some things I've never done before, from 3D mapping to directing a film to really doing publishing a book. I mean, these things are completely out of the realm of what I may have considered before. But all of these things are happening at a time where you would think that we would be sitting somewhere in a fetal position.
Right.
We won't do that.
You know what? As artists, we have the skill set. It's just applying it to something else. That's
exactly.
We have skills. We really, really do.
Yeah. And so that's fueling me. Like while y'all two sitting here talking about what y'all getting ready to do and going to Capital Jazz, I have already said I am not loading my van this year. Period. I don't care what it is. I don't care what state it is. I don't care what they offer me. I'm not going. I'm going to sit my butt down this year and plan out some projects that I've had sitting on water and ice for so long and implement them. I got an interview recently about maybe a month with you. I'm with you. But you know what? I'm not really kicking and screaming too much. Because my brain has already shown me that there is another way. And we have to continue pressing the envelope of this media that we're using. I think we're sitting on the cusp of a real change in how business is being managed. Look out, galleries.
Yes.
Look out, reps. Look out, reps. Look out, brick and mortars.
Look out, festivals.
Look out, festivals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we've been complaining about this stuff for years, and we couldn't do a show that was less than $1,000 if it was a Black show of any prominence.
Yes.
And you're telling me I can go online and not compete?
Hey,
we're at a turning point. There's so many revolutions going on right now as we speak, and I just hope we're really ready for them because it's getting ready to get crazy.
Okay, awesome. I know you have also a film in the works.
Yes.
The Golden Age of African American art. Please.
Yes, that's a 2-year project. Actually, it's going on 3 years. We started in 2018, interviewing all of the people that were responsible for that genre, all of the people that were in charge of the October Gallery Show and the National Black Arts Festival, and Joy Peters, and the show in California with Barbara Wesson, and all of the dealers like Things Graphics Can Find Art with Eric Robertson and Elba Vargas, and all of the artists, Charlie Palmer, and all these guys. This docu-series will be the artists and the people who created that infrastructure talking about that period of time. And it's called the Golden Age of African American Art. If you want to see the trailer to that, just go to YouTube, put in the Golden Age of African American Art, and you'll see the trailer that we did for that. And we got like 25,000 views on Facebook with that one video.
Wow.
And that was put out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to do a revised version of it now. We're in the second phase of editing on that now. And so I'm trying to move outside of my comfort zone. And I'm really not looking forward to loading my van and driving to Louisiana. If I come to Louisiana, Lavalais, it's going to be to come hang out with you. Straight up.
Ain't gonna be, that won't be no problem with that.
But I ain't mad at you if you come to the Capital Jazz. I'm going to come see you and Ella. But guess where I'm going to be sitting?
I know where you're going to be sitting. I already knew
you saw me. You saw me the last couple of years. All my artist friends thought I was crazy when I started pulling off the road. They thought I was crazy. Poncho, where you set up? Oh, I'm set up down in the fourth row watching the show. And they looked at me like I was crazy or joking. And I've been doing that the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, but
I've been slowly.
Yeah, but when you were showing, we got to see your work. So that's...
Well, I got it, but I'm saying there's still another way to do it. And we're now, I don't know about y'all. I ain't getting y'all business. I'll be 60 next year. I'm gonna let all the giggles start to flow, because I can't be doing that at 65 and 70. Yeah. And so I think we're responsible for showing artists another way to do this. And I think we're doing a very good job of it. And we just got to keep on adding little pieces to the components to change our future, because those shows will always be there waiting for us.
Yeah, Ella and I are committed to doing our show here. We're not by no means gonna skip out.
Hey man, I gotta get zero viewers. I gotta get 0 viewers for 2 weeks in a row to say, Now I am temporarily on punishment though. I am on timeout. Facebook put me on timeout. I put a post up 2 years ago, April of 2019, trying to recruit male and female nude models. I put a very conservative photograph with that, and it just cited me last month for my ad being sexually inappropriate. So they froze my account for 30 days.
Oh, so you
while y'all,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm on timeout right now. But man, if I was really a sex trafficker, I had 2 whole years to work it. I don't know who made that call. I didn't argue with it because I had planned to start putting my time into some of the things we've been talking about. So, Hey, y'all, just listen to the universe, because if you put it up there, it's going to come back down. For
sure. I think that this has been a highly inspiring conversation for all of us. Definitely. I'm feeling uplifted, and I love these kind of conversations. This has been great.
Well, thank you so much, y'all. I mean, I appreciate all you guys are doing. Y'all keep me uplifted, and we just got to keep on doing what we do.
Yes,
for sure.
I'm seeing if there's any comments from anybody out there. If you have any comments, if you have any questions for Poncho, he is here, guys. He's here on the Black Artist. Oh, well, it's not the Black Artist Marketplace. The Lavalais and Ella live show.
Y'all got so many identities. I want to be just like y'all when I get big.
Okay. I see that Kali is in the house from Trinidad. He is watching and applauding us, so that's wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And quite a few of the people who are on the chat, they've already supported my program on Kickstarter.
Wonderful.
Clarence Abu Green, shout out. Wanda Freeman, shout out. Wanda Leggins, shout out. I can go down the list. So hopefully y'all get a chance to go and support us. We got 63 hours left on that campaign.
Okay. So everybody, please go support. What is the link for that again?
It's Kickstarter.com, and simply put in the search window the Poncho retrospective, and that project will pop up. You'll see all the details about it there too. There's some really good incentives on that page too.
Okay. Wonderful.
No doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, be one of the ones that get the book first.
That's right.
Right. Of course.
That's right.
Okay.
So far, we've pre-sold over 300 books.
All right.
Fantastic. Well, I've enjoyed the conversation. I
Well,
hope you have
thank you.
too.
I've enjoyed the intelligent questions.
Okay, good.
Look, before we go, Vera Williams says, just load your van with art you're delivering that you sold virtually.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And Adiba is asking one more time, can you give that Kickstarter?
Yes, it's Kickstarter.com, and then in the search window, put the Poncho retrospective,
Okay.
and you'll see the information for the book campaign.
Okay. And I see you have your representative, Alicia. Is that how? Alicia Hall? She's in there commenting for you.
Okay. Well, hey, I got a whole fan base of folks out there. They're always helping me out as much as I can. They know I can only do so much, you know.
But we look forward though. We're progressive. We look
Okay.
forward.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too bad for an old man. This technology thing is kicking my butt though. Just want y'all to know that it's kicking my butt a little bit, but I'm taking the challenge.
Yes. Well,
That's what I admire. That's what I admire most about you, my brother. I've always seen you as being progressive in your whole thought. I love that about you from start. So.
Well, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate y'all, and have a successful show on the BAM this weekend.
Thank you so much.
As I know you all will.
Yes.
Oh man, we're gonna have we got a lineup. I'm telling you.
Blue Moon BAM.
Yes.
Who's naming these shows? Is that a collective? Is that just the bright mind of Ella? Who's naming the shows?
I get the credit for that one.
He gets the credit.
Okay. All right.
Blue Moon BAM. So.
Man, you got some stuff there, boy. I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you, man. You got some stuff happening.
Yes, the last two were named by me, so I think this one was Lavalais.
Oh, Spring BAM was you?
Well, Sunshine BAM.
Sunshine and Spring was yours?
And Summer.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Now, come on now.
I know, I love it. I'm just saying. It does have an Ella feel to it.
I bring the softness. That's what I bring.
Nah, now you got to go just the reverse. Let him do the softness and you come like,
Well, that
something
is that
deep
part
and
of me
spiritual. Too. That's right. Flip it.
Okay. All right. Someone just posted the Kickstarter for you right there in the chat. Wonderful. Thank you, Adiba.
Thank you, Adiba. I appreciate that.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
all right, y'all.
All right, man.
This is all fantastic. We'll see you guys soon. And as soon as I clear my palate, I'm start coming back on the show again.
All right.
It's a pleasure having you on.
To seeing you, for sure.
Y'all have a very good night now.
All right. Take care.
Thank you very much, Poncho.
All right, everyone. That was a great conversation about the future of art and 3D and all things Larry Poncho Brown.
Yeah, all things Larry Poncho Brown.
Yes. Yes. So while we still have you, again, we're going to say, check out the show tomorrow, Blue Moon BAM. We got a great lineup. So come support the artists. We are an integral part of the community. So, come support.
Yeah, who's on tomorrow?
Who's on tomorrow? We have, you and I are going to be on. Of course, we start the show. We have ITES International, and international is the word because she is out of Tanzania. She's from all over, actually, but I knew her when she was based in New York, but now she's in Tanzania and she's coming live and direct. And then at 6 o'clock, we have Rebellion Bags out of Chicago, new to the show. And we love her setup, so we're looking forward to what she's going to present.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you guys, you bag people better be ready because she's going to be bringing it. That's for sure.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then Brenda Brunson Bay of Tribal Truths. I think Brenda is going to bring it as always just fun stuff. She's got the great models. Phyllis and I forgot the other
Ah,
model's name, but they always work it. They really do. So that is Saturday. Come prepared to check that out. And who do we have on Sunday? Um,
ah. Well, we start the show, that's for sure.
we start the show. Yes, we
Uh,
do.
yeah, and then we have Sahar.
Yes, and you're
Yeah,
wearing
and
one of her pieces.
I'm wearing one of her shirts this afternoon.
Yes,
And we have her on first, and then we're going to have Yvette Everett. And if
yes,
you haven't seen, she was on our pre-show, and people loved her work. It's all glass, and so she's going to have wearable, and then she's going to also show you some of her art pieces. So
hmm
you're gonna want to tune into that. She's going to be
yes,
totally new on our show.
yes.
And then
And
to end it out, who do we have?
we have Alon Designs out of California. A lot of hand painted, wearable art, beautiful pieces. A lot of them are one of a kind. Well, everybody is one of a kind. But yeah, it's going to be a good show. I'm kind of looking forward to it because of the new people that are on. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to present. So I hope you are too.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot more of Alon's work than we normally see. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of, he's going to be showing us a lot of t-shirts and pants and some other things that normally we wouldn't get a chance to see other than the fact that they show them on our show. So,
Okay.
so tune in on Saturday and on Sunday.
And on
Okay.
Sunday, come check us out. All right. I really enjoyed today's show.
I enjoyed today's show, so we need to look up there and see what other comments. If you got some comments that you want to make before we leave, come on, say it to us now before we get going. We're not in a hurry to go, but we do have to get ready for tomorrow. And
Yes, we do. And we start at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And for us, we do a lot of behind the scenes work. So for us, we start a few hours earlier than that, and we'll probably go into tonight as well, preparing for tomorrow. So we always want to put on a great presentation for you.
Yeah, I don't think Mel Mel is on our show. I think that's who somebody is asking about, right? It's
Yeah,
Kenny.
she had no. She's
People,
chosen not to do the show. This
yeah.
coming, I think she has commitments. It's probably Harlem Week. I think it's Harlem Week, and so she's out there for this weekend, I believe. All right.
Oh, okay. They're doing Harlem Week. Is it
Harlem
coming
Week
up
is
this
this
weekend, or
weekend.
is it going to be next weekend?
It is this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it is this weekend. So
Yeah, it's been a long time for that one.
yes,
Uh,
yes. I used
back
to
in
do
the
Harlem
day,
Week.
oh man, like I said, I lived on 118th and Lexa. I used to go to 125th Street, but you'd have to run for your life back in the day.
Yeah, I used to do it when I lived there, definitely.
Yeah, you go out there to have some fun, and then you end up having to run home.
Okay, those were the days. Different time, different age. As Poncho said, and it really has resonated with me, outdoor shows are evolving and changing, and we are moving into the online 3D world. And I think Lavalais and I are committed to really moving ahead with this show and making it bigger and better. And who knows, in a year's time, there might be just avatars of Lavalais and myself, and that's it. And we'll be behind the scenes. You never know.
You
You
never know.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Yes, Adiba, Karen Clark does make some beautiful work, so
Yes.
thank you.
All right. I think we are done for the evening.
Think
Thank you,
that's it
guys.
too.
And we will see you tomorrow. Don't
Yeah,
forget
don't
to,
forget.
yep,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
the Facebook page. Share with your friends. We have 90 people to go before we get to 10,000. We need 90 more over the weekend. And our YouTube channel, we need 5 more for us to get to 500 subscribers. So we hope to make it this weekend. Fingers crossed. All right. And there we go, Lavalais. Instagram.
Yeah, come on, help us out at Instagram at Black Artist Marketplace, and visit our website. It's www.blackartistmarketplace.com. Don't forget the
There we
dot. You need the dot. www.blackartistmarketplace.com.
All right. You got it.
All right.
All those places that you can find us. So please share, subscribe, click the notification bells, follow, all those things. We would love you to do that. It really helps us.
All right.
All right. Have a good
All
evening.
right. I think that's it for us this evening, and it was a pleasure. I enjoyed our conversation quite a bit.
Yes.
I hope you did also.
Yes.
Always look forward to having Poncho around. Okay.
All right. See you tomorrow, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bam.